While the OECD Pillar 2 is designed with fairness in mind, it often overlooks the unique economic realities of developing nations like Nigeria. In response to these challenges, Nigeria introduced the Significant Economic Presence Rules through the Finance Act 2019, creating a framework for taxing non-resident companies providing services in the country. In this video, we will focus on how the model rules would potentially impact foreign direct investments in Nigeria, which are crucial to Nigeria's growth. We will also discuss strategies Nigeria can adopt to protect its investment climate while aligning with global tax standards. Hi, my name is Olatunji Abdulrazak. I am the founder and CEO of TaxMobile.online. Welcome to my YouTube channel, A Stitch in Tax Saves Cash. This channel is dedicated to helping you stay on top of your taxes. We will provide you with tips and strategies to help you keep more money in your pockets and minimize your tax liability while you stay in compliance with tax laws. So, if you want to start taking control of your finances from today, hit the subscribe button below and click the notification bells to stay updated on our latest videos. While the model rules aim for global tax fairness, they may unintentionally harm countries relying heavily on foreign direct investments to grow their economies. Therefore, it's important to understand the specific challenges they present. Let us start with the challenges. Impact on tax incentives. One of the biggest concerns is how these rules might lead to the reconsideration or even removal of tax incentives designed to attract foreign direct investments. For instance, Nigeria's Pioneer Status Incentive has been a key tool for creating a favorable investment climate. But if the model rules force Nigeria to scrap these incentives, it could push away potential investors, stunting economic development. Deterrent to global investment. Global tax rules that don't take Nigeria's specific economic situation into account could deter multinational companies from investing. The risk is that the capital and expertise needed for sustainable growth could disappear. Role of foreign direct investments in economic growth. Foreign direct investments are essential for Nigeria's economy as they help build infrastructure, introduce new technologies, and create jobs. Without foreign direct investments, Nigeria could lose its momentum toward becoming a more diversified and stable economy. Now, let's look at some strategic considerations for navigating these challenges. Tailored approach to incentives. Rather than scrapping tax incentives entirely, Nigeria should adjust them to align with international standards while keeping the country attractive to investors. This approach ensures that Nigeria stays competitive in the global market without losing the benefits of foreign investments. Sector-specific focus. As not all sectors contribute equally to Nigeria's growth, the government should tailor tax incentives to focus on sectors like manufacturing, infrastructure, and technology, which are crucial to economic diversification. This can ensure that investment flows into the areas that matter most for long-term growth. Mitigating investment deterrence. It is crucial for Nigeria to maintain clear and open communication with multinational corporations. Transparency around how the model rules will be implemented and their impact on investments will help ease concern and keep foreign capital flowing. The strategic imperatives that Nigeria should focus on include dialogue and collaboration. By engaging stakeholders such as multinational companies, industry leaders, and regulatory bodies in constructive dialogue, the country can devise strategies that strike balance between global tax compliance and the need to attract investments. Reinforcing investment promotion. Nigeria should actively promote itself as a resilient and attractive market through targeted campaigns that show the country's potential for growth. Doing this can help keep investor confidence high despite the changes. Long-term economic vision. Ultimately, Nigeria's tax policies need to align with its broader goals of diversification, innovation, and sustainable development to find a balance between complying with global tax standards and maintaining an environment that draws in the foreign capital necessary for long-term growth. Now, let's compare Nigeria's corporate tax regime with the model rules. Nigeria's corporate tax regime, which is boosted by the Significant Economic Presence rules, already covers many large multinational enterprises. The significant economic presence ensures that even companies without a physical presence in Nigeria are taxed on income generated from the Nigerian market. However, there are big differences between Nigerian tax threshold and those outlined in the model rules. These differences could create inconsistencies in how multinational enterprises are taxed, potentially making Nigeria less attractive for global companies. Strategic considerations to tackle this include assessing equivalency. Nigeria needs to carefully compare its current corporate tax system with the model rules to see how they align. This involves examining the tax burden on large multinational enterprises versus what it would be under the global standards. Impact on revenue and competitiveness. It's crucial to assess how adopting the model rules will impact Nigeria tax revenue and competitiveness. This means weighing the trade-offs between keeping the current system and adapting to global tax requirements. Let's talk about the recommendation. Modify the model rules. There is a strong case for developing countries like Nigeria to push for changes to the model rules that consider their specific economic situations. Global tax measures need to be flexible enough to support both developed and developing nations. Collaborate with African nations. Nigeria, alongside other African nations, can strengthen its position by collaborating through organizations like the African Tax Administration Forum, ATAF. Together, they can present a united front to influence the direction of global tax reforms. In conclusion, Nigeria faces a key decision of balancing the need to follow global tax rules while keeping the country attractive to foreign investors. By engaging with global tax bodies, collaborating with other African nations, and refining its tax policies, Nigeria can ensure its long-term economic growth while staying compliant with global standards. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. If you have any questions or want to share your thoughts, feel free to drop them in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more insightful content. Also remember to watch our previous videos.